Russell Dickerson with Yours. This is the wedding edition. This goes out to Robert, CVT guitar lesson. And real pretty song. So the tuning for this is in Russell, or not Russell, calling you Russell now. Robert, this is, I know, your first CVT lesson, so you'll see in your tabs, everything will be self-explanatory. Page and a half, section 1 at 3 seconds in. We go 2D with the middle finger. We're going to hammer on to the 3rd fret. Once you get it there, you got to leave it ringing. All these chords have holds over them. Then open G, 1B. And with your pick hand, there's different, everyone does different things. I'm going thumb, index, middle. So here you hear everything ringing. Rest, and then pull off to an open D. He's doing it real quietly and subtly. To a 3A, and you can keep the index down. So rest, hit the 3A again, then go pinky 3B, open G. We're going to pluck them, use these 2 fingers and pull the pinky off, and we're going to pull it off to the 1st fret B. So that sounds like this. So open A and D, I would take the thumb, just brush over both of them, and hammer on middle finger to fret 2 on the D. Open G, 1st fret B. It's another hold, right? So you're building the chord as you go. 2 open Ds, which you can take out if you want because they're very subtle. So it's like, it's real quiet in there. 3E, 1B, and we're gonna go E with the thumb, 3rd finger, open G, middle finger B. We're gonna pluck all 3, hammer to the 3rd fret B string. So it sounds like this. Rest, open G, and then the low E string 3rd fret. So I lost my spot. 1 second here. Totally lost my spot. Okay. And then open G, 3B, pull off to 1B again. So that's in there a lot. So it's kind of tricky if you're not used to hammers and pulls within your chords. Plus we're doing the finger picking in this. Open G, and then you're looping it, starting it over. I'd go index and then thumb, so you'll go. So pull off to the open D, go to 3A, string 3, string 5, and then we're going to another pull off. Open G, 3B, pulling off to the 1st fret B. So open G, which you can take that out if you want. That's another subtle note, kind of a ghost note in there. And then back to this A minor 7, just like before. Open D twice, which can be removed, and then open D, open G, 1B. So thumb, index, middle, hammer to the 3B, and it just does that at on the intro. Then the verse comes in, section 2. This comes in at 18 seconds in. 3D, 1B. We want to set both those down. Keep those knuckles at a downward angle so it doesn't mute any notes that we may need to hit in between the fingers, which we do need to. It'll go string 4, 2, or it'll be 4, 3, 2, 3, 5 on your strings. Right? So you got, and when I say string 5, we're going to bring the 3rd finger up to the 3rd fret A. That's all you do in that section, 4 times. So your next step after the 3A, that just rings, is to go open A, 2G, 1B. So that sounds like this. 3E, you can keep the index on the 1B. hit string 6, do it again, but also we're going to pluck the open G and the 1B and hammer to the 3rd fret B string. So here's that part slowly. Let's do it again. Okay, that's the whole glue of the verse. Outside of that, we've got repeats coming in at 46 seconds. That'll be self-explanatory in your tabs. Section 3 comes in, and you can either grab a pick here or act as if you have a pick, use your thumb. But it's 2D, 1B, and 3E. So this is like a power chord down here, and he's actually going to keep it there throughout these chords, if I'm not mistaken, for most of it. So really cool. That comes in at 137. So what we're going to do within this chord is strum it, but we're going to hammer from 2D to 3D. So it's, you should hear in that chord. Once you do that, then go down, up, change. All you have to do for the change is take that 3D and make it a 3A. Keep everything else there. Mute the D string. You're naturally going to anyways. I can almost guarantee it. You want that. So it's note, mute, note, note, note. So we're basically going from, okay, and then up, down, up after that. Take your pinky, move it up to 3B, strum, and pull off to 1B. You're already there on the 1B. And then down, up, and go open on the A, D, and G. 1st fret B, so once like I said earlier, that stays there through all this. Hammer onto the 2nd fret D. Once you get there, keep that pinky on the 3E. Go down, up, down, and go 3 on the low E, muted A, keep the 1B, and the 3E. Muted A string. Note, mute, note, 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 note. Go down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. That repeats, that goes 6 times. Okay, so that's that. Then we turn it over. Page 3, you have a break where there's no music, where he's just singing. Then you have some repeats coming in, section 3, 8 times at 227. And then the very end of the song, the outro, which is similar to the intro. 2D, hammer 3, open G, 1B. So it's pull off to the open D, transition to 3A. Once again, the index stays on the 1st fret, 2nd string. Hit the string 5 again. Go 3B, open G, pull off to 1. And then pluck separately the G and B string. So it's together, then individual. And then open A and D, hammer to 2D. Open G, 1B, and once again it's a hold, so all the notes are ringing. Oops. And then 3E, muted A, open D, open G, 1B, hammer to 3B. So that outro is. Alright, so there you go. Hope that works for you. I appreciate it. Really fun song, man. So I had a blast doing this for you. Finger picking's another ball game. You said you were doing strumming, and most people are more comfortable with strumming than finger picking. So curious to see how you do with it. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks, man.